Hello and welcome to Whispers of Remembrance. I am Kinra, your host, and today's whisper is Winds of Change. Dear soul, today's whisper arises like a breeze stirring the leaves, gentle at first, then unmistakable. We live in a world where change is constant, and yet, when it brushes close, it often feels startling, even disruptive. The winds of change do not always announce themselves with clarity. Sometimes they begin as a nudge, a quiet discomfort, a longing we can't name. Let this whisper be a soft place to land in the midst of movement, a movement of pause, perspective, and presence. Whether you're in the middle of change, resisting it, or being called to initiate it, you are not alone. The whisper. The winds are rising, not to uproot you, but to align you. Let them carry what is ready to leave. Let them whisper what is waiting to arrive. You are not being undone. You are being unfolded. Let's breathe that in. And we move to the reflection. Change often begins in whispers. It arrives not as thunder, but as restlessness, as a sense that what once fit no longer does. This discomfort is not a punishment. It's a signal. The old container cannot hold who you are becoming. When the winds of change begin to move through your life, it's natural to feel resistance. Our mind seeks certainty. The soul seeks growth. And growth always requires release. There are changes we choose and changes that choose us. Both carry gifts. Both ask for trust. You may not know where the winds will take you, but you can choose how to meet them. With softness, with courage, with a sacred pause. The trees do not resist the wind. They bend, they sway, and through it they become stronger. So, too, can you. Let today be a moment of surrender, not giving up, but giving in to the deeper flow of your life. Something is asking to move. Something is ready to rise. And so it is. Let us move to the journal prompts for a deeper self-reflection. Take a few moments to reflect honestly and gently. Write whatever arises without judgment. What you feel, what arises within your mind. Journal prompt number 1. What in my life feels like it's being stirred or shifted right now? What in my life feels like it's being stirred or shifted right now? Journal prompt number 2. Where am I clinging to what no longer fits out of fear or habit? Where am I clinging to what no longer fits out of fear or habit? How often do we do this? So many of us cling, wanting to stay within the comfort zone out of habit. Not moving forward in growth, but staying rooted in habit. Number 3, what change have I long sensed was coming, but haven't fully allowed? What change have I long sensed was coming, but haven't fully allowed? Notice what you notice, feel what you feel. This speaks of resistance, the resistance we hold to change, not allowing for the full surrender. Now, as we reflect in this moment, we can see what arises with clarity. Number 4, what would it feel like to trust the wind rather than fight it? What would it feel like to trust the wind rather than fight it? Notice what you notice. And number 5, if something in me is being unfolded, what might be emerging? If something in me is being unfolded, what might be emerging? And we move now to the action steps. This week, invite sacred stillness to meet sacred change. Create space. Set aside 15 minutes of silence each day to listen to your breath, your body, your inner knowing. Release gently. Choose one thing, an old belief, an outdated task, an item in your space, and let it go intentionally. Name it, thank it, release it. That is so powerful. And our final action step, say yes to the new. Identify one action, even small, that aligns with who you are becoming. Do it, even if you're unsure. Do it even if you are unsure. And that leads us to the affirmations for today. Whisper these aloud or write them somewhere you can see them. I welcome change as a sacred invitation. I welcome change as a sacred invitation. I trust the rhythm of my becoming. I trust the rhythm of my becoming. I trust the rhythm of my becoming. The winds of change clear my path. The winds of change clear my path. The winds of change clear my path. And now we arrive at the closing blessing for today's whisper. Beloved presence, thank you for the winds that move through my life, not to break me, but to awaken me. When fear arises, remind me I am rooted in something deeper than circumstance. Help me to surrender what is ready to fall away and to receive what is waiting to arrive. May I bend with grace, listen with openness, and rise renewed in the current of my soul's becoming. And so it is. Amen. I'm Kinra, joined by Ori, and together we thank you for listening to this whisper with us. Until tomorrow's whisper, may you go in peace, filled with love, dancing in the joy of remembrance. Bye-bye.